There we go. Were you guys able to hear the sound or the music? Because I feel like it wasn't working for some reason. Let me see here. There we go. Were you guys able to hear? Okay, well, there, I'm working now. Y'all, I have missed so much on these streets. It's not even funny. And I don't even know where to start. Oh, yeah, I was going to pin the link. Give me a second. If anyone wants to come up and hang out and talk and discuss whatever, there's the link. Let me see here. No, I'm not trying to do that. I just want to pin it. Where's my phone? Ow. Hit my freaking elbow. God, I'm so tired, y'all. Let's see. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to pin. That's all I want to do is pin. Oh my god, y'all. Okay, I got it pinned. It's pinned at the top. All right. Where do we want to start? I'm sorry. I'm so tired right now. Let's go over and start like these streets between the JLR Magnolia stuff to Dolly and PJ, what they were saying about what happened with Magnolia. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? God, I just want to go back to bed. All right, let's go and hang out on these streets and see what is going on today. All right, what do I want to start with? Let's start with the Nancy Guthrie stuff. I'm gonna keep checking over here if anybody clicks the link. Oh, wrong window. Nancy Guthrie sheriff shrugs off mistakes as he begs for her to give her. He begs. Why don't you go get her if you supposedly know where she's at? Oh, let's see what else is out here. Allegations on the other. Wait, are you involved in all of these clickbait allegations on the other side? In other words, do you have personal involvement? If not, then maybe you should have the respect, honor JLR's privacy. All I'm gonna say is if you do that to somebody's face or anybody, you don't deserve privacy. Pugsley, what are you doing? Okay, you can lay right there. My dog this morning. He's been a little jerkwad. All right. I feel like I've missed so much. I had a family thing I had to take care of. I've been trying to keep up with some stuff, but it's just been so much that's happened, and I'm so behind. Oh, the Iran family. So, from what I can tell, the latest update with this whole Nancy situation, I hate even saying his name now after what he did. Supposedly, allegedly, a Pew Pew store owner contacted JLR and gave him, I don't know if he gave him the full list or if he gave him a half list, but there are some names. They are not American names. They are Iran, or I must say Iran. Oh my dear Jesus. It is early. Iran names. I was just looking at my keyboard. Is that a Facebook button? What is that? I'm not gonna press it. Um, and the one name on there is the last name. There's no first names, it's only last names. Is of a nurse that used to live in Nancy Guthrie's full house, guest house, whatever you want to call it. So there's that. And I probably should have went and looked, but I'm gonna catch myself up. And if you guys have already seen this, I'm so sorry. Just let me know. I'll skip on to something else. Media law enforcement, only predators are missing. Da, 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 da. Confirms allegation mysteriously activity in the night together weeks. What? Wait, what? The sheriff confirms that they are investigating mysterious activity at Nancy Guthrie's home weeks before her kidnapping. Let's see how credible this guy is. How many followers? Okay. Okay. He's got a lot. That's what I always check to make sure it is. I'm not clicking on that. I don't know. Nope, not doing it. Hey, Bubba. Where is Nancy? I know. I would like to know where she's at. Definitely didn't. No, he didn't. He did not handle that case at all. He didn't handle it right at all. They're investigating. Yep, we already know that. New York Post. Nancy Guthrie sheriff confirms. Oh my God! See, that's all everybody's gonna talk about. Never to let her go. Because he knows he screwed up. That's why. Mm-mm. Oh, I'm getting down to the bottom of my coffee, and it's starting to taste horrible. Here's the FBI Phoenix. Phoenix to start billboard campaign. This is getting ridiculous. If Minos would have did his job in the beginning, then freaking they wouldn't be doing. Why would the FBI do a billboard? Why? Anybody answer that one? Why? Okay, coffee's officially done. I've moved on to water. I don't know. This I don't know what other case I could compare this to. I was gonna say this case is as bad as the Sebastian Rogers case, but no, Sebastian Rogers is so much worse and still is. Finally explains why. Well, wait, front page detective. Nope, you don't have a lot of followers. I'm not trusting you, the poor lady. Yeah, I'm not using that word. Oh, that's a pretty picture. Look at that. That is really pretty. Reviews call for missing mother, saying we cannot rest easy. No. It says, wait. It says they're verified. It isn't. Okay. Oh, she's got a lot of followers. Day 52 for Nancy. Family allegedly told local investigators that Nancy Guthrie frequently left her back door unlocked. Interesting. Let me see. What is this? Before I decide I'm going to actually. I don't know if I want to play her. Mm. If anybody wants to hit the link, it's pinned. Come up and hang out and chat and discuss. I'm just getting myself caught up on the Nancy stuff, and we could talk about the JLR Dolly PJ situation. If you guys want to. I'm trying to wake up. Like I could go back to bed right now, but I'm trying not to do that. You know, it's really the male ego. May have a reason Nancy is never. Yeah, I honestly don't think Nancy's ever gonna be found. I really don't. And I hate that that's like saying that. What the hell? There it goes. Okay. I hate that I'm saying that, but I honestly don't think she's going to be found. Like Nano screwed this up so bad, and I don't know how I really feel about Annie and Tommaso. I don't know. Tommaso just rubs me the wrong way. Forest prayer, smoke screen. Gaslighting and smoke screen from this guy. I hope that they can kick him out of his spot or his sheriff's spot. If you want, whatever the hell it's called. I don't. It's too early to think. I wonder if there's an Alex that was out in front of Nancy's house. I wonder if my name is. I don't know. I wonder if that's the same person. What's this? Been empty for over 60 days. 2251. What is that? What is? I wonder if that's that abandoned house. Or not abandoned house, an empty house around the corner from Nancy's. It probably is. I should look it up real quick. That looks like they've been laying there for a while. More than like a month or two. That does not. What the heck? Is that it? That's all the pictures you got? Let me see. Criminal Network. What do they got? Check. Anybody want to come up and hang out? Oh my gosh, hold on. My husband just texted me. Oh, his son left his phone here, I think. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, I totally just forgot what I was doing. There for a while, they thought this guy. They thought this was the guy. No. No, it's not. Definitely not. I wonder where they have this on here. Or the crime scene tape. I cannot imagine living there. Like, I need grass. Ooh. Look at that. There's some more. I don't want to say that's blood, but that's interesting. There is a theory that the kidnapper was hiding out at that abandoned house and probably had took her back there. That looks like that's for a septic because it's got these right here. It could be for a septic. All right, let's back it up here. I wish I had some energy. I was streaming on Kick last night with my stepdaughter. We were playing games. She was like, I love it. It's so much fun. I'm like, okay. I don't let her talk to her or show her face. See what's in for the media part. See if there's any little things we can watch. I should have waited a little longer till I woke up more to go live. Oh my gosh. What's this? Disappeared into the air. What? Disappeared into the air while they were alive? Wait, what? I gotta watch this again. No, whatever. Unless aliens came down and got him with this ring stuff. Oh, that guy covered his face. Did you see that? Oh, he took some stuff off the porch. The most interesting clip we found this evening was on January 11th timeframe when the neighbors of Nancy Guthrie say police asked them to review the cameras. On January 12th, a man wearing black gloves and face covering appears on the footage. He does not resemble a typical package thief, and instead takes 2 cases to appear to contain tools. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That has nothing to do with Nancy. What's this one? Oh, this is the one everybody thought it was the guy. This guy actually shows his face. No, that's not him. What's this?
At Fox News gives us a better look than just a few drops at the very beginning. You're seeing right now why a cast mold was not possible with the walkway, but we're seeing a longer stretch. More information about the blood trail. What do you see, Joe Scott Morgan?
Well, I see what I would interpret as passive blood deposition. And what that means is we're talking about gravitational blood drop where it falls to the earth. You don't have any projected blood. Okay. So with projected blood, you'll see these little tails that come off of the actual blood droplet itself as it's flying through the air, and it gives you an idea of direction. Nancy, this is something, these blood droplets that you're seeing here are something that probably have fallen from a reasonable height, maybe in the 3-foot range, and they're dropping straight down and impacting the ground. Do you see this area right here that we're looking at right now with this walkway?
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I need to go check on something real quick. I need to go see if my stepson left his phone here. So I will be right back. Okay, guys, just talk amongst yourself. Give me like a minute or two real quick. Okay, I'm back. I can't find the phone. And it's not updating on 360, so I don't know. Oh. So he's gonna, I don't know. I told him he might be dead somewhere. All right, let's see what else we got here. What are we looking at? Oh, this footage we've all seen. Somebody, let me see if I can do it real quick. Yeah, what is that? Somebody's that Watching the World. Oops, damn, I'm gonna bust this all. Watching the World 777 had brought up that there was somebody like that had like another one of those lights in their mouth or whatever over here, and then supposedly they moved over here. I don't know. And then supposedly down here in the belt of this guy. Oh, we can't see it on this one. He has like a lock picking toolkit. I don't know how true that is. Don't quote me on that. But you're supposed to be able to see it like somewhere down here. I don't know. We've all seen this. I'm so tired of seeing the same footage over and over.
Well, Mom, you guys came here in the 70s and you'd been moving all around. What made you want to stay in Tucson and plant roots?
And so wonderful. Just the air, the quality of life is laid back and gentle. Yeah, I like to watch the javelina eat my plants.
But the best thing about Tucson is coming home and
Yes.
seeing you guys. Should we raise a glass? Prickly pear margarita? Cheers.
Cheers.
Love you.
Love you.
Well, Mom.
So sweet. What is this? Hold on. Let me see in the Opening frame, only one light is visible from Nancy's porch camera. By the end of the video, 2 lights appear perfectly horizontal to each other, almost resembling headlights. Oh, I think I know what video this is. That let me see if I can back it up. There's a house right over here. Because Nancy's porch goes like off this way. There's like a cul-de-sac back up in here, and it just comes out this way. It doesn't come out any other way. It comes out this way. It's literally almost a direct shot of like Nancy's house. This, I believe, is from the house up there. Because if you actually look at the map, you can see another house. I feel like I'm the only creator on here that has some actual common sense anymore. I'm not Nerdy Attic is an awesome person, and if you got X, I'm pretty sure they're on YouTube too. You need to go follow them. They're really good. Okay, we see this. I think this is what we're talking about with the 2 maybe. Let's see. God, this is so big. Anyone wants to come up? I pinned the link. I'm on Restream. If you want to come up and chat. I'm still trying to wake up. Where's this? Oh, I can see the 2 headlights right there. Yeah. I don't know. What else do we got?
Think of treat.
Hold on, let me see. Digital analyst who worked the Kohlberger case and note that if a suspect had a phone with Wi-Fi enabled, Nancy Guthrie's home router logs may have recorded it. Okay, it could. I don't know how that works. I don't know if you don't have the password and you're not connected to the Wi-Fi, if the Wi-Fi log is still gonna say, "Hey, this phone was near your Wi-Fi." I don't know that. I need to look into that. Smartphones continuously scan for nearby Wi-Fi networks by sending probe request while searching for a connection, meaning the device can briefly appear in router logs, even if it never actually. Okay, there we go. Answer my question. There we go.
Treating your phones, your cameras, your computers as a crime scene. We dig in to uncover the truth.
Heather Barnhart is a digital forensics expert who worked on the Brian Koberger investigation. She helped build the case against him by tracking his cell phone data on the route between his home and the scene of the murders. She says it's likely the person who took Nancy Guthrie also left a digital footprint.
How do you think digital forensics will be able to be used in this Nancy Guthrie case?
Think about the digital traces that we leave behind with every single thing we do every day. Your phone is constantly pinging cell towers. Even if you turn it off, that creates a period of interest. So once a person of interest is identified, the fact that their phone is no longer pinging any tower is of interest. Even if you're out on the street in front of my house, chances are good that your phone will ping my Wi-Fi. And some people's routers will actually track devices that were potentially connected.
That's
Think of
interesting. I didn't know
treating
that. I didn't know it would log in like that. Like, I know when I hook my Wi-Fi stuff up, or I try to like scan for like my Wi-Fi, like I'll get my neighbors and I get the people across the street for me, and then people like 2 houses down for me, kind of thing. But I never knew it would, Oh, this. I wonder if this. Let me see what. Here, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause it. I want to show you guys. Watch Savannah's what Savannah does. Like, watch her body language when Tomas goes and puts his arm like around the back. It's just, I don't know what's weird. Wait, she kind of was like, oh. See, she's like leaning away. She's kind of like, oh. But she knows the cameras are out there, so she's gotta act, like, See, she's trying to get away right there. I don't know. He creeps me out. And I'm so glad they both have each other. I really hope none of these 3, or even Savannah's husband, is involved in this. But I don't know. I've been wanting to show that. Like, I don't know. For that video, that's the reason why, like, Tomas creeps me out. What is this? All the statements. I'm good. What's this?
area might take better.
Let's see here. Former FBI agent Nicole Parker says she has no confidence in the investigation into Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. Wow. We need answers. Nancy needs to be brought home.
Precaution.
Interesting.
Charlie, I agree with you. I mean, the sheriff came out in an interview and said that he believes that they know why he, meaning the offender, did this, and that they believe it was targeted. But then in the next sentence, he says, but we're not 100% sure of that. And so for me, as an investigator, that doesn't instill a lot of confidence. And I think that's part of the problem with this investigation. From day one, we've heard one statement and then retracted, and then you get contradicting statements. And you're always looking to law enforcement, to the lead investigator, to the sheriff in charge of the lead investigating agency to give you direction and to pronounce the facts. And I think that because there's been a track record of making statements and then going back on it, that statement doesn't really instill a lot of confidence. From what I understand and what we understand, there's no suspect. There is no known individual that they are looking at in particular. I'm not aware of any substantial leads at this point. And so I think it's extremely confusing. When you're in law enforcement, it's so important that you're very meticulous, that you...
I don't get nanos. I don't know if I'm in the mood just to be a bitch this morning or what. I don't get it. He says one thing, then says another. He says they know that it was a kidnapping, but yet he's not said they have a person of interest. Then how, or they have anybody in mind? I get it. One hand, they could be holding it very, very close to the vest and watching this person, but they haven't done anything. This kid, oh my god, I need to find something else to talk about. Like, ugh. You see me over here, I'm just like scratching my head, like, ugh. Nanos just makes me so mad.
Speak with articulation, especially when you're communicating with the public on an investigation of this matter. And everyone is watching so closely. Everyone wants to have an answer. We need answers. Nancy needs to be brought home. There needs to be closure. And I think that that just doesn't instill a lot of confidence.
Okay. For the people and the new people that are coming in, I have been gone all weekend. I've been trying to somewhat keep up with what's going on. There's just so much going on. I kind of want to talk a little bit about the JR, Dolly, PJ, Magnolia thing. I don't want to get too in depth, but if you want to come up, I pinned the link. We can chat about that. I'm just trying to get caught up on some things because, like I said, I've been gone all weekend, so we're just gonna go through and refresh our brain right now. What's this? Lost Health YouTuber Mark Deshard. Oh, you can't
just
hear him. Is this the neighbor from a few doors down from Nancy Guthrie's approached people sitting outside Nancy's house last night. When was this posted? March 21st. What is today? A couple days ago. I haven't seen this yet.
People were sitting in front of your house.
I'm gonna pray for you, man. We're gonna.
Okay, can I ask you a question? What if your mother was missing? Would you be upset that people were parked out here?
Will you be upset
If your
that
mother,
we're looking for your mom?
Juanita, please. If your mother was missing, wouldn't you want people out here concerned or looking for your mother?
Yeah, you guys. Y'all have moms. Would you want people out in front of her house? Actually, covering it, bringing more awareness to the situation, because the news can only reach so many people. A lot of people don't even watch the news anymore because of all the bullshit that's going on. Me personally, I have been no contact with my mother. She actually passed away in April of last year. When me and her were on good terms, yes, definitely, I would go to every news outlet, every YouTuber that was out there, and I would give them an interview. I'd be like, look, this is my mom. I'm her daughter. Let's talk. I will give you as much information as I can. Here's a picture, and I would hold it up the entire time. Now, if this happened to my mom while we were in no contact, I probably would still do the same because I do have a heart. Even though she was a horrible person, she treated my son, her only grandchild, like crap. And he's 17 now, and he knows. You ask him about Juju, he'll say, I hate her. That's how bad she treated her only grandson. But I would still be out there, be like, "Look, this is my mom. Let's, we need her home. We need to bring her home. Even if she's not alive, please just let me have her back so I can give her a proper burial." I don't know. This lady. What do you guys think? What would you guys do? Because some people are like, "No, I wouldn't want them out there," and then
She
some are like, "Yeah, let's do this." Now, if it was my stepdad, because there's the whole backstory. I don't know my bio dad. He didn't want nothing to do with me. I was an oops baby. My stepdad, fuck yeah. Oh yeah, I loved my stepdad. He was awesome. He passed away too.
What?
She is not missing right here.
What do you mean?
She is not here.
Where is she?
Nancy's
She
missing.
has been taken away.
Away from here? How do you know this?
She is buried on the property. She's not here.
So where is she?
She is far away from here.
And you know this for a fact, right?
Please, how do you know it?
Be realistic, ma'am. I'm sorry for yelling at you, but be realistic.
I'm not in front of your house.
All right, now.
It's very upsetting. People are upset about this. We're here every day.
Yeah, you should be more upset about the woman that was abducted from her own house. That's what you should be more concerned about instead of worrying about us. This is all about you now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I gotta tell you guys this. This lady's already done made me mad. We're not gonna watch her anymore. I'm a millennial. Okay. Woo, millennials. I'm an early millennial, almost Gen Z. Or Gen X. Gen Z. Whatever. Gen X. Sorry. Gen Z. Oh my god. Told you all it's too early. I was left home by myself all the time. I was raised, don't answer the door no matter who it is. Okay? Don't answer the door for strangers all day. Whatever. Lock the door and everything. Sit on the couch, eat my cereal, watch some Price is Right. Oh yeah, I was one of those kids. Yesterday. This is how much I have dug into this case. I'm here yesterday, right? I'm making myself some food. And I could probably show you the video because I thought it was hilarious. As you guys can see in my little bubble thing, that's a puggle. I have a puggle. His name's Pugsley. He's 7 months old. He's an awesome dog. Don't ever get one. They're devils on 4 legs, let me tell you. But he's awesome. They're cool. I'm making some food. And I noticed this, because I was expecting an Amazon delivery. And I noticed this nice van pulled up in front of my house. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's somebody who's delivering Amazon out of their car because we have that around here. We'll get the Amazon vans, we'll get UPS brings Amazon, and then people use their personal vehicles. We have that here. That's what I thought it was. And the guy, I watched him get out of the back of the van. Okay. He already looked sus. I'm not gonna say his race or anything, but his clothes looked dirty. I'm gonna put it that way. He put on this, it was a nice coat. It was blue, it was a bright blue, had a hood and everything, whatever. And on the back of it, it said key, and the key was in white lettering. So this bright blue coat with key word on the back. I'm like, what the hell is this? I've never heard of this company, or I've never seen this around here. Because it's getting springtime. All them door-to-door salesmen are coming out, and it's so annoying. And then he goes down to the corner over here, I watch him. Knocks on the door, nobody answers. Then goes to the people across the street. They're millennials too. And they never answer the door. I've had to go over there a couple times and even take their child back to them. Yeah, they're those people. It takes them forever to answer the door. They didn't answer the door. He started walking up to my house. I had already locked my door at this point. I'm standing in the kitchen. He starts coming up, and I squat down because, the front of my house faces the road, so that's where my kitchen is. So I squat down next to my cabinets, next to my sink, and my dog Pugsley, the guy hit the Ring doorbell and everything. The chime went off, and I'm like, okay, this is Pugsley's first interaction with somebody coming to the house, ringing the doorbell. Let's see how he responds. Oh no, he just stood in the doorway because when you walk in my house, it's a little hallway, and then there's a kitchen. And he just stood in that doorway and was just growling at him. But I don't know this guy, so I posted on my Facebook because I have a lot of people from this town on my Facebook, and I was like, "Hey guys, look, this is what's going on." You just never know anymore who these people are, and especially if I've never heard of your company. Hell no, I'm not going to answer the door. Mm-mm. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I know it was it sound thinking about it, it sounded cooler than when it came out of my mouth. But I was just like, no, no. My door is always constantly locked now. I have cameras outside. I have cameras inside in the common areas. Yeah. Mm-mm. What's this? See, on the one of the only Google Earth images showing cars in Nancy's driveway captured November 2017, possibly around Thanksgiving. So there is, I think you can do it on your phone. I know you can definitely do it on the computer. If you go to Google Earth and then or like the Google Maps or whatever, and then it's on, I think it's on the left side. It's either top left or top left bottom. Top left bottom. Oh my god. Left bottom, you can change the year and you can see the progression of the area. If you guys want that link, let me know. I'll find it and I can put it in the chat or I'll put it in the comments. Actually, I'll just put it in the comments if somebody wants it so you can like go and check it out and stuff. He goes back to like 1920 or something like that. But those pictures like really far back, they're not that good. I'm just forewarning you. Let's see, what are we looking at? The only vehicle. See, November of 2017. It could be for because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 cars. It could be from a holiday or somebody came into town to visit and everybody wants to see them, kind of thing. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, Nancy Guthrie, we are still looking for you. Not for clout, notary rewards, clicks, followers, or a pat on the back. We are doing this because we are human. Yes, I'm not monetized. I'm not getting paid on here. I mean, yeah, my Cash App and Venmo is at the bottom, but whatever. Ain't nobody gonna donate to that, and I really don't care. I plan on streaming other things, but I'm not monetized. I'm not making any money off of this. I don't have to go over this. I don't have to bring awareness because I may have some followers that know nothing about this case. Nothing. Like my husband, he listens to that NPR crap, like all that stuff. He has never heard of this case. Never until I started talking to him about it. Yeah. Because we are human, definitely. So was she's a spectacle. Guthrie family deserves better, and so did Nancy. Yes. That's really cool though. That looks like it's on her front door, like the front door entrance. It's pretty neat. What's Nancy? Oh, I think
At the request of the FBI, you realize that on January 11 and January 31, both nights your dogs uncharacteristically wanted to go outside.
Yes.
And that was very atypical.
Yes.
Okay. So for those of you guys that don't have dogs, I'm not bashing. Do you, boo? I'm not a cat person at all. I don't like cats. Orange ones, yes. I've had before, I had Pugsley. I had 3 Chihuahuas. They didn't look like Chihuahuas. I can show you a picture. The only one that looked like a Chihuahua was the dad. My little black one, Rebel. The other 2 were long-haired and weighed a good 20-some pounds. Not fat, muscle. Out of those 3 dogs, Rebel, my little black one, was the only one that ever heard anything, wanted to go outside. The other 2 are like, fuck it. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm inside, I'm safe, I'm with mom. Now, Pugsley, on the other hand, I open the windows. That dog, because I have a bay window in the front of my house, that dog is just like right up. Like he'll put his paws up on the bay window and he just smells the air. And then he'll go, we trained him to ring the bells that are hanging off the door handle when he has to go. O-U-T, your body. He's laying behind me. I don't want to get him excited. And then he'll just ring them just because he wants to go outside to be nosy. This dog, Puggles, are nosy. But yeah, he'll just go outside just to smell the air, walk around, do whatever he wants to do.
At the request of the FBI, you realize that on January 11 and January 31, both nights your dogs uncharacteristically wanted to go outside.
Yes.
And that was very atypical.
Yes.
At the request of the FBI, you realize that on January 11 and January 31, both nights your dogs uncharacteristically wanted to go outside.
Okay, yeah, we get it. because they heard something. I'm assuming they heard something. I wonder if that's the gym guy. Somewhere. I don't know. I've seen this video before, but I don't know where actually that guy was at. Oh, I remember this. This is when the cops came because those Spanish ladies were putting these all over everywhere, and they were also in, I believe, the gem people, so it would have been this way of Nancy's house. They were digging in their yard. Who does that? Who does it? I'm 40. I'll admit it, I'm 40. I am at that stage in my life where if somebody comes in my yard, I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing? Who are you? Don't walk through my yard, please." I always used to make fun of people for that. JLR. That's a pretty dog. What's this? What's this? Oh, it's Dad's Gone Live. Y'all need to go follow him
detectives
too.
are picking up the third sign and taking it in for evidence in the Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood, where suspicious signs had started popping up tonight. Pima County Sheriff detectives are picking up the third sign and taking it in for evidence in the Nancy Guthrie's.
Does anybody know about these signs? Because that was posted on the 23rd, so yesterday. Does anybody know anything about that? I've missed so much. I take a weekend off to deal with family stuff, and I miss so much. Oh my gosh. If there's anything you guys want me to look into, if you've heard something, like, I don't know, something, a camera from somebody else's house, put it in the chat. I will try to dig it up, and we can look at it together and see, what's going on, kind of thing, while I'm doing this. What's JLR? March 11th.
Somebody else arrived.
Super old. What's this? Okay, let me see. Nancy Guthrie. Interesting point brought up by whoever this guy is on the interview room tonight. Let me see. There's a wreath right there. Why did the perp go for the flowers? Why didn't the perp go for the flowers? Huh. Maybe he didn't see it? I mean, because the Ring camera was right here. Literally right here. In the video, you can see the knob. So it was right here. That's interesting. I mean, he could have hung it around it. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me see here. Maybe.
Look at this picture.
Oh.
What do you see?
The front door.
The front door.
And what's to the left of it?
A wreath.
Yeah. And so now we have a suspect who comes to the front door, and he's looking right at this wreath with a flashlight in his mouth, but he decides to go back and pick up weeds. This wreath, you have to ask yourself, well, wait a minute. Why don't you just tear the thing off the wall and hang it on the
it looks like
camera instead of trying?
Pause it real quick. It looks like maybe it's hanging with by rope or something right there. Just checking to see if anybody clicked the link. Hey everybody, I see there's more people in here. Oh y'all, I've been gone I'm so glad y'all are in here. Make sure you follow too. Link is pinned. I'm on Restream, Yardstream. Is it Yardstream? StreamYard. Oh my god, see today. It feels like it's Monday. I'm not using that right now. But it looks like they got something hanging right here. Like there's a rope or a string or something hanging on it. That's interesting. What's it? Oh, that's nothing. This has nothing to do with Nancy's case. What's this? Let me see. Nancy Guthrie. The FBI is now conducting shoe casting tests on potential footprints found at Nancy's home. I heard that they were doing a like electronic. Oh god, they put something down over a shoe print, and then it's there's electricity or something, and it makes a print on this thing that they laid down over it. I can't think of what it is. You see, this photo is not related to Nancy Guthrie. Okay, it's just an example. It's an example. Okay, got it. Let's see, what else do we got? What's this? Exclusive Nancy Guthrie document special. Oh my god, you specials already? I bet you anything that this case is going to be on Lifetime or Hallmark or something. No, it won't be on Hallmark. It'll probably be on Lifetime. I'll bet you. Or it's gonna be a docu on Netflix. What's this? See. Oh, okay, Nerdy Attic. I have subscribed. Oh, that's not okay. I'm following. I'm like, what is this? Where are we at? Let me see here. I expanded my search to roughly a 15-mile radius around Nancy Guthrie's home, reviewing suspicious activity both before and after her disappearance. One video shows a masked man stealing a hand truck. Oh my god, he's probably gonna take this. Seriously? Another captures a man approaching a parked car and appearing to scope it out. Then, days after Nancy vanished, a neighbor reported a man pulling into an alleyway and discarding items. Oh, seriously? Shout out, Nerdy Attic. Woot woot. Going like that. That doesn't look suspicious at all. Let's like sneakily walk up here and then hurry up and snatch it and run. Oh my god. I swear to god. Criminals are idiots. Look at him. Look at that guy. Look at them watch. What the heck? Oh, here he comes back. I swear, people are so stupid. Like, yo. What are you doing? Are you gonna steal the rims? Don't take that car. It looks dirty on top or paint coming off. That poor cat's like, what the hell? Oh, there was another shoot. Hold on. Let me fast. Sorry, I didn't know there was a third. Okay, this is that man pulling into the alleyway. That's it? That's it? Come on, Nerdy. I wanted to see what they were gonna throw away. What's this? Let me see. A distinct path from Nancy Guthrie's guest house and where it leads. Okay, so like I honestly thought like this guest house was like a pool house. It's too far away, but I'm assuming that like grandkids and stuff probably did use this to change and whatnot. Or, 'cause I mean, they're not gonna change like right in the sliding door or back door or like in the kitchen to go swimming. That would be weird. Where leads are those footprints or something else? During the final walkthrough of the crime scene, this area was looked at and pointed to twice. I I thought these could be split wires. Others thinks it's a hose. It could be a hose or a wire. Something that's weird. It makes you wonder though, like if it's a hose, why did the gardener or landscaper person just leave it out? And it looks like it goes like right here. See, I do know whatever it is was repaired the following day after the final walkthrough. It could have been something from like when FBI was out there doing their stuff. Because we all know if they're gonna go through your house, they're gonna go through your house. What happened to the guest house? Unlocked as well. Both blue doors and the back of Nancy's were frequently left unlocked, according to her family. Oh, Nancy. Girl. Dang, that breaks my heart. I don't know why. Yeah, you could see, like, kind of like loops. Wonder what that is. Oh, that's a bad one. We can't see that one. Oh, that's the signs. Does anybody know what the sign said? Because I wasn't available. Anybody know what the signs say? Like, I miss everything. Literally missing a day or two on YouTube is like missing like 6 months. It's ridiculous. What's that? Let me see. Please place posters and letters for the family in the box. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, there's a Nancy Guthrie update page. What's this? Where's Nancy? Prima County detectives have determined signs posted near Nancy Guthrie's house are not related to the Guthrie investigation. Oh. See, we saw that. All right, let's go back. That is sweet though that somebody did that because everything is gonna get wet. Like it would have been nice if it would have been like an actual like plastic container or something. So in case it does rain or they get like that morning dew, none of the stuff would get ruined. Savannah is livid with the public and their theories about Nancy. Yes! I blame Nanos for this. Oh, Nanos. Let's see what's this guy got to say.
Okay, it's been 44 days since Nancy Guthrie went missing, and here's your Nancy Benet Ramsey update. So apparently, reportedly, Savannah Guthrie is livid that people think that her brother-in-law Tommaso, and by proxy, her sister Annie, may have had something to do with Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. And she's livid, she's upset. Interesting that she's more livid with the public, and yet we have no reports of her being livid with Sheriff Nanos, who is doing nothing to diffuse the speculation, right?
Yes.
But also, it's not like the theory about Annie and Tommaso's potential connection. It's not like that came out of nowhere, right? It's not like the public is just wanting to find a scandal or a salacious story. Like there's legitimate, logical reasons, if you're looking at this objectively, as to why they would likely be suspects, right? Early on, well, first of all, let's factor in, they were the last people known to have seen Nancy Guthrie alive that night, right? The report is that she had dinner at their home, Tommaso drove her home, so presumably outside of this alleged old lady snatcher, they were the last ones to have seen Nancy Guthrie alive.
Yeah.
When we look at cases like this,
Pause. Yeah, statistically, one of those words is hard for me to say. The last person to see somebody alive is usually the person who unalived the person. But according to, I think Nanos said it, Tommaso and Annie and all of them, they've all been cleared by him. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna bust this desk. I'm tall, so I gotta have the chair up, and I keep hitting my armrest on it. So if you hear that, that's what that is. But I still haven't heard anything about if the FBI has cleared them. I know they all took the polygraphs, they all passed, but you can also beat a polygraph too. So, and it depends on the judge, if he's gonna allow polygraph results in court.
statistically, it's usually the people around the subject. In a lot of cases, the spouse, a lot of cases, the family, those in your immediate circle are often the ones that are looked at as prime suspects, right? Especially when you factor in, like, the fact that we're still solely looking at this as a kidnapping, to me, is very bizarre, considering there are no signs of forced entry. There are no reports of anything being taken from the house other than the lady that's still missing and at large. And it's just like the story is all strange. But so you factor in they're the last ones to have seen her alive. Statistically, it's usually those that are in your inner circle that are typically responsible for crimes like this. Not a kidnapping, but, you know, if something happened to her. And there's been no diffusing to the speculation. If anything, all we got that really kind of got people to stop paying attention to Annie and Tommaso, not saying that I believe the theory or don't believe the theory, but just objectively, and when we kind of logically factor in how that theory came about, we also had Ashley Banfield, who had a source at the FBI that said that Tommaso was one of the prime suspects that they were looking at in the earlier days, which would make sense because he was the last one known to have seen her alive, right? It logically makes sense. But then you factor in Sheriff Nanos' strange statement unilaterally clearing the family that came less than 24 hours after his press interviews saying that nobody had been cleared, and then suddenly less than
Nanos was only wanting to give certain news stations friggin' interviews. Come on. He needs to do a presser. And Nanos, Pima County, I know y'all watch these streams. Y'all need to come out and debunk all these stupid theories. If this ever does get solved, and I'm gonna say it right here, right now, file it and write it down, take a mental note, guys. File it in the filing cabinet in the back. And when this gets solved, it is gonna be the most simplest thing ever. Out of all these theories, a lot of these theories are just way out there, and there are some good theories. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh, I never thought of that. That's a good one, kind of thing. It is going to be, it's going to be the most simplest thing ever. And we're all going to be like, oh my God, we didn't think about that. Oh my God. I bet you every single person that has had a theory about it is going to be wrong. I've been wrong about every case. Who I think has done it, how I think they have done it. I'm getting frustrated if y'all can't tell. But yeah, it's going to be the most simplest thing ever. And we're just going to be like, what the hell?
24 hours later, he issues a statement unilaterally clearing the family, spouses, and siblings included, which was strange wording. Normally, you don't clear anybody when there's been no arrest. You have no prime suspect, and suddenly you're clearing people and you won't give us details as to how they were cleared. It's weird. And it's also weird that there's no livid reports about Savannah being livid with Sheriff Nanos. It's all very strange. And it almost felt like he was pressured to release that statement. So who would pressure the sheriff into clearing the family?
Who's been pressured? Nanos has been pressured 100%. And y'all know it. 100%. He's been pressured to come out and do an actual presser, aka press conference. For everybody. Every single news. Not just go, you're going to pick and choose who you're going to talk to. Don't do that, Nanos. I see you, Pima, and I hope you hear me.
Family. Kind of sounds like the family. So I don't know where I stand on that.
I honestly get it why the family would be like, hey, you need to come out and say that, oh, we didn't do this. Especially Tommaso. Tommaso has caught so much hate in this. It's ridiculous. So much hate. And if he didn't do it, he's never going to get an apology from everybody. Let me see. I miss my BFF, my mom. Oh, I wonder if this is from Nancy. I wonder if that's Nancy. I don't know Savannah's kids' names, but that's sweet. That is really sweet. I love these pictures. There's some guy. I believe it's okay. So this is on the right side of the driveway. On the left side, I know Tucson 857. Go follow him on YouTube. Also, him and JLR were getting ready to leave, and Tucson went over there, and he picked up like all these like paintings, like this kind of stuff. And he put them all together because he kept falling over. People were knocking them over. Like, no, you don't touch this stuff. I can understand if somebody wants to come through and clear out all the dead flowers to make the memorial so you can get all these like cute ones and stuff. Like, I get that. I personally don't know if I would do it. If I was related to Nancy, yes, I would definitely do it. I would. If I was like her niece or a cousin's like kid, yeah, I would do that. I would clean it up and make it look pretty. But I'm not related, so I'm not gonna touch it. That's just me. I was raised to not walk over graves at cemeteries. So bring Nancy home now, please. That's pretty. Like the little pink stuff. You can't tell my mouse is pink. My desk is pink too. That's pretty. Oh, is this one of the things? Stay fair, Chief. What is this? Someone placed weird signs in front of Nancy Guthrie's home. One with a license plate number. Ooh. I know how to look up license plates. I may have to come back to this one. I'm not going to do it online. That's interesting. I'm going to come back and I'm going to see what that comes back to and do some digging. What's this? Oops. Let's pause. Let's see. Greg Jarrett says Sheriff Nanos mishandled Nancy Guthrie's case from the start, pointing to vague statements and refusal to explain why the victim was targeted. March 14th. That's old. Really old. JLR. Oh, there's more pictures of. I think that's that house around the corner. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm gonna Google this house real quick. So give me a second. Was it 2215? 2215. And oh, there's another A in there. Actually, why am I putting it in that area? Let me see. let's go. There's Zillow. Let me see here. See if this is. There's 46 pictures. I love how realtors here. We're gonna go over and we'll take a look at this place. We'll just see here. $718,000 for a 3-bedroom. I have a 3-bedroom house, and I only paid $65,000 for my house. That's pretty. I love how the realtors make the sunsets and everything look like grand. But it's a pretty view. I would like to see those mountains. Carpet. I hate carpet in a house. And what is that? Oh God. Ew, get rid of that. I'm sorry, that's not my style. Is that brick? That looks like brick. That's pretty though. I like how that wall would be all brick. Let me see. El Camino. Yeah, this is the house that's super close to Nancy's house that nobody lives in. Or is this I wonder if this would be the house that those people it was a day or two after Nancy disappeared. I don't know if it was a couple. I know there was a man living there. They up and moved out real fast. If only y'all. If we could, this for me is a dream. This is a dream house, and it's never gonna happen. Let's see. Can we see outside? I don't like carpet in a house. But why would you have carpet in a house if you live in Arizona? I don't like that. I'm sorry, I'm very picky. I love the all white. I hate this gray countertop. Mm-mm. That's a pretty house, though. I want to see outside. Oh, I want that walk-in closet. Y'all look at that walk-in closet. See, look, the bedroom. I'm assuming this is the master. They don't have carpet. I do have a rug underneath my bed, too. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can understand if you live near the beach with this color tile. Oh, maybe I should do a stream where somebody gives me a random town in a random state, and we just look at houses. We should do that. We should totally do a live because trust me, I have a lot to say, and I'm actually being filtered right now. I'm filtering myself. That looks so fake, though. That looks so fake. I kind of like that tile. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, they don't have outside. Okay, here's the back. Can you guys see the bigger picture? Okay, you can. That's pretty cool. Is that a fountain or something? Might be a fountain set right there. Look at that. That would be so cool. I live in the north. We don't have this. I have the Christmas cactus, a Thanksgiving cactus, and an Easter cactus. That's the closest I got. Oh, and I have 2 aloe plants. One's mine and one's my stepdaughter's. That's the closest. Look at that. That's cool how that tree grew right there. God, only y'all, I need to win the lottery. It'd be so nice. That is pretty. Is it my style? No. That is so cool though. Look how big that is. I wonder. I have a button on my side. What does it do? Oh, I thought it went forward. Okay, it doesn't. Look at that though. Oh, it'd be so much easier because we wouldn't have to cut the grass. Is that all this backyard is? That thing. Oh, is that wood right there? Can I zoom in? Let me see here. Oh, I can't. Look at that. It's gotta have like wood to hold it up. Not poor cactus. It's chunky. Sorry. I'm getting a little hyper right now. Coffee's kicked in. My late husband lived in Arizona for a little bit. I've seen some pictures. Of course, they would give you a view of the area, which I mean is cool. That sky though. I wish that was like in real life. Okay. Okay, we can go back. We're already seeing all this stuff. Back to listing though. I want to see. It was built in 1960. I wonder how many views this listing has gotten. It's there. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2 full bathrooms. So does that mean it has 4? Because it's full is with the shower. And usually you would put a half bath if it just has a toilet and a sink. There's no basement. Little structure area. 2,000 square feet. Almost 3,000 square feet, guys. Almost 3,000 square feet. Cool. Make sure nobody's tried to pop up. There's the link is pinned at the top of the chat if you guys want to come up and chit chat. I want to see though. There we go. Listing removed. It was removed on the 19th, January, February, March. Yeah, it was just moved. When was the 19th? Because today's the 24th. It was removed last Thursday. 2:15. It was on. I bet you. Look at that. It was contingent. Okay, so somebody had put an offer in. Somebody put an offer in on February 25th, and then it was removed last Thursday. I bet you the people who were buying it backed out because they were scared about what happened with Nancy was going to happen with them. I'll bet you anything. I would too. I don't know if I would. I would probably go through with the sale and then just have like a company come in and do cameras and do whatever you guys do. Don't do ADT. Sidebar. So, my late husband was in the military at Fort Campbell in Kentucky. We lived on the Tennessee side. We had gotten ADT because, we are from a very rural area. The town I live in is a village. Our post office is literally probably the size of your bathroom. It is tiny. Like, yeah, that's the area I live in. So going from this type of area to in Tennessee around a military base is a complete like shell shock for me. I was just like, what? Too many people. I didn't feel safe. We lived in a nice subdivision. It was a nice area. I'm not gonna lie. I literally walked my son to school every day, to and from every day. And on my way back, my stepdad would make me call him because he's from the same area. So he was scared. So somebody would be on the phone with me. So I call him every morning. We had gotten ADT, and we also got because my son at the time was 3. Then he turned 4 right after we had moved down there. So we had got the window, the things you put on the window. So like if you open the window, the system will say living room window open or whatever. And we got the door things. The door, we had them on all 3 doors, like the garage door. It'd be like garage door. And that would let us know that the garage door opened or the back door or the front door. So our backyard was fenced in and we had like the French doors that open up to go outside. And we would let the dogs out there to go potty and stuff like that. Well, the one night we're laying in bed and we had a storm come and my late husband didn't shut the back door all the way. System was armed. It was armed for home or for stay. So that meant we armed it so that if something happened, it was only armed for stay, that we can move around in the house and do what we needed to do. Now, if it was armed for away, any type of jiggle with the doors, it would automatically go off. The alarm would go off. So there's like a difference between the two. The back door had swung open and that was so loud, so loud. So what was supposed to happen was the alarm system was supposed to notify ADT that the back door had been opened. And they were supposed to call me and they were supposed to call the police. They never called me. I never got the phone call. and they never called the police. The police never showed up to my house. So I do not recommend ADT. It's nice to have for like the back door or front door. You know, if you have small children, yes, definitely get some type of system like that. Sorry, I'm just gonna ramble on. I have tons of stories though. See, it was listed for sale in January. She went missing, what, February 1st? That is very interesting. Let me see here. I don't want to go back to. Oh my God! Look at all the houses for sale there. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. Oh, I lost a lot of people probably. Queen Bee's live right now, so that's probably where everybody's at. But I'm just gonna hang out here and go through pictures. Yep, same house. Definitely same house. Definitely looks different from what we've seen. Let's see here. What's this? No, I'm not playing her stuff. She'll strike. What's this? JLR. What really happened to Luke Daly? Ooh. Oh, okay. So let's go to latest and see what is new out there. Let me refresh it. Trouble getting your thoughts in concerning Nancy's case. Feel free to tag me. Who is that? Oh, I wanted to go and check out. As soon as I'm done here, I want to look at oh, JLR is also live too. I wanted to go through some stuff on JLR. Okay, we're gonna switch. Actually, you know what? This channel's posting daily about me and my boyfriend, and at least their sole content. We are both content creators. His name on YouTube is Dolly Vision. It was my belief platform cracking down on cyber stalking harassment. Who is this? Give me a second. I'm just looking at her page real quick. If it's somebody that. No, she's trying to build her page is what she's doing. I'm not going to show that. I believe you should work for what you have. We are covering Dolly Vision on Kick. Yeah, I also have a Kick too. If you guys want to watch some gaming, I do gaming on there. Let's see. Let's go. You know what? Let's go to media. Let's watch some stuff. Before I show this, I do not condone what allegedly happened with Magnolia. I don't. It's happened to me, and I'm sure we've all already know what's in the police report. I don't want to read that out loud in case there is somebody in here that has had it as bad. I'm not trying to trigger anybody. I would really like to talk about what is in that police report, but I'm not going to. I'm not, because I know when I was watching Queen Bee, love her, and she was reading it out, y'all, I felt some kind of way. I was just, I felt sick to my stomach. My anxiety got bad. It was just, no. And then to hear Dolly and his girlfriend PJ joke about it, no, like, So I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see here. Let me see. Is this it? This is Dolly Vision.
They had 10 jurors that had her guilty and 2 that were.
Karen Reed. Where is all the clips? Hobbit the Clown. In my opinion, a grifter, Dolly. Yeah, there are some funny things going around about it. There's really not much out here about it, is it? Oh God, Seth Rogers. I thought somebody would have some clips or something. If you don't know, Dolly sat there, made his jokes about what happened between JLR and Magnolia. And his girlfriend, PJ, is sitting there with him, laughing at these jokes. Laughing. No, that's not okay. It's not okay to laugh at somebody who Magnolia has to have corrective surgery on her face. That's how bad it is. What is this? This is not mine. It's television. I posted. Okay, nope. This is what he put. This is his thumb tab for that live. That is Magnolia in her face. That is Bullhorn Betty and JLR. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. We're definitely not gonna do that. Oops, I just did something. What did I do? Let me refresh. Nope, same stuff 5 hours ago. Media, what's list? Not what I thought. Okay, thank you for respecting us. That's how I react actually to anxiety to the max. Totally appreciate. Aw, queen girl. Trust me. I want to, but I'm not going to. Just tuning in. What's up, lucky lady? Oh, that's. Oh my gosh, yes. Hold on. Nerdy Attic. This is on X, guys. If you want to go follow Nerdy Attic, I suggest you do. But I would be careful about some things. What is this? Jonathan Lee Riches, aka JLR Investigates ex-wife, called him a very dangerous. Yeah, you all know JLR's been married before. I did not know this. I didn't know this. I heard about it the other day, and I was like, "What? He's been married. He's 49 years old, by the way." Video claims he beat another ex-girlfriend. Past records revealed troubling patting. What? I didn't know about him allegedly doing that to somebody else. What is this? Okay, I gotta scroll way down, so give me a second. I'm not gonna go through. What is that? Oh, I'm not gonna go through what's in the filing, but there's just some things we can look at. If people want to pause the screen or go to Nerdy Addicts X and check it out, then yeah. Justice Sebastian, yes. And all those missing baby Emmanuel and Nancy Summerwells. Yes. I wasn't here for the Summerwells. I didn't start getting into watching true crime on YouTube till Quentin Simon. And I was on Bullhorn Betty's side for that, which I have transitioned over to Queen Bee's side. We're not gonna get into any of that. We're not gonna do politics. We're not gonna do religion. We're not gonna do green team. We're not gonna do any of that stuff on here. I'm just letting you guys know. But yeah, I was not here for Summer Wells. I came in at baby Quentin, poor Quentin. I mean that little boy. Y'all, if you don't know about that case, I can tell you about that case. Oh my god. Oh my god, that poor little boy. I forgot what I was saying now. See, I am not the authority to give status information regarding warrants, active or inactive, as well, and not the authority to confirm the existence of a warrant as related to jail or investigation. What is that? Good afternoon. Our office is in receipt of your request. Please note this appears to be a request for information and not a request for records. I am not of the authority to give status information regarding warrants and not the authority to confirm the existence of a warrant. Well, duh. You can look up anybody's warrant. Oh, wow. That's crazy looking. I gotta scroll way down. So if you get nauseous, please look away. I'll let you know when you can look back. What's this? Oh, send to out of Washington related to JLR. Good morning. We cannot confirm there's an active warrant for Mr. Riches. We have no information to Superior Court Office about Mr. Riches, but he could have an active warrant that has not been submitted as a court case. We do not track warrants. We might check with the law enforcement office or possibly the prosecutor's office. Interesting. Yeah, after he did what he did with, Magnolia, he took off. He literally took her cell phone and took their rent-a-car. So wild, actually. I actually was watching the guy, Alex, and he also admitted he had a DV prior. Interesting. I'll tell you what, though, lady, or Island, I'm sorry. Before the JLR stuff came out, it was Arctic Fox stuff that had happened. And you just never know. I can tell you right now, the only thing I've been in trouble with the law is a speeding ticket. I have nothing on my background. If I did, my husband would not be with me because he has 3 kids. So, I gotta go way back. I knew I should have freaking shared these. I'm gonna start sharing stuff on my ex. So then, oh, did you see this? Chuck Norris at his own funeral. Oh my gosh. I was like, as soon as I heard that he had away, I was like, what? But that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool meme. Okay, we're getting closer. Oh, the Justin Timberlake. You guys want to see the Justin Timberlake thing? I know this wasn't
White? I'm just kidding.
He's making a joke.
I'm just kidding, man.
He's oh, we're not watching that. He's a big idiot. Yes, that was a grown man putting a diaper on a grown woman. This is pretty cool. This meteor that fell through that lady's house. She wants to oh, let me see. That's what I'm saying. It's wild. Speeding ticket's different. Yep, that's all I have is a speeding ticket. I couldn't even tell you when my last one was because I take country roads everywhere. But this meteor fell through this woman's roof and landed. She said it dented her floor and stuff, and she wants to get it. What's the word I'm looking for? I want to say appraised by NASA, but that's not it. She wants to pretty much get it confirmed, and she wants to keep it. I'm like, girl, you do you. That'd be cool. But I'd be kind of worried about like what's in that because I know it's like space junk, but is it like space poop from like other astronauts? Like when they go to the bathroom, where does it go? Like I have questions. I have so many questions. Yes, I think that's her floor. Her floor or her ceiling or something. But yeah. What's this? Crashing meteor striking across the sky in Houston, Texas. One fell here in my state. If you guys know anything about where these meteors fell, I'm pretty close to it. I'm like 3 hours away from it. One fell in my state. I'm not in Texas though. This is why you don't leave your garage doors open in Florida. This was my folks' neighbor's house. Oh, we gotta see this. Sorry, I'm squirrel. Oh hell no! You imagine walking out to your garage and you see this? Oh god, space poop. Queen. It could be. You never know what's in it. You don't know what's in it. Oh, look at that! Freaking open the door and there's a damn alligator in your garage. Like, no. Oh, that guy. Let me see here. I'm trying to scroll down. Me asking everyone like their burger before I cook them in exactly the same. Oh, this lady. Oh my god, you guys gotta. This is hilarious.
Maybe if you were so fucking musty, people would like you. Talk shit, get hit.
She farted. I didn't hear that. That's what I thought. I mean, that's a good way. I mean, if you know, the person attacking you is a complete dummy.
Maybe if you were so fucking musty, people would like you.
I'm sorry. I found that funny. I seen that the other day and I was like, oh my god, I gotta show you guys. What's this?
With the tassels?
Yes.
And I used to wear the tassels on my pasties.
Oh, shit.
Do you know what pasties are?
Okay.
Do you know what pasties are?
Yes. I'm gonna do.
Okay, well, I had tassels on my pasties.
Marianne, I just want to say this. You are my emotional support diva. Okay, you have just made my whole entire day. Mary's walked off. She's dead on the couch.
I'm having therapy with Marianne right now.
Marianne is my sister from another mister.
I have never, Marianne, you made my year.
And with the submarine
I
story,
wanted to tell
That's
you.
funny. I'd be like, what? What? That's what we should do. I should just scroll through my home feed and we should just watch it and laugh at it. I think that's pretty. I love how these people or people have made these just homemade things. And I wish like they would put some type of cover or like one of those pop-up tent things. I can't think of those canopy things over it or something. Or the family would come and get this stuff because I mean, if it turns out Nancy isn't alive, oh Miss Cleo, we gotta watch Miss Cleo. Miss Cleo, no. Oh, is there no volume? There's no volume. Damn. What is this? You ran off like a coward. Jonathan Lee Riches, aka JLR, accused. What is this? Oh, this is on TikTok. Hold on, where's the volume? Where's the volume? Hold on, guys. Yeah, I got it. Is there no volume? Where's the volume? Oh, poor Magnolia. That poor girl. Oh, right. Oh, it is up. There is no volume, I guess. Dang. What the hell is this? What is this? When he realizes he has to be next to JLR. But what is this? This is a suit. Oh, this, you guys. I don't know if I want to share this. I'm just going to let this play without sound, but I will give you what it's about. This is Unirock. He used to be on YouTube. He no filter would tell it like it is. I watched him for a little bit. JLR ended up suing Unirock for reacting to this, and you guys will see. JLR freaks out, and as you can see, he can't stand women is the title. I'm assuming that is possibly from a period. We all have our own period panties. Shit happens. We hide those bitches. Okay? Whatever. Shit happens when you're a female. So JLR ended up suing Unirock for reacting to this, and Unirock is no longer on YouTube. And it's pretty bad. Like I said, if you wanna watch it, go over. Let me see here. How do I do this? I'm not a Twitter person at all. I don't know how to share it. What's this? Does it download? Oh, does that say share? Y'all bear with me. Okay, it does. Let me see here. Okay, I'll post this in the chat. If you want to watch it and listen to it, go do it. But I'm not going to play it because their JLR does have a past of suing people, and he did it so much that he has a nationwide ban on court for suing unless he actually has. It's 100% set in stone that he has proof. But this is definitely, go watch this, and you'll see her. Oh, the Justin Timberlake thing. Sorry.
Left foot on the line.
Listen to this guy.
And then you're going to put your right foot in front of your left, stay just like that. Okay? You're going to be heel to toe, like this. Heel to toe. Up. Put your left foot on the line. Yep. You're going to have your right foot in front of your left, heel to toe.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to put our left foot on the line first.
Honestly, I think Justin.
Put your right foot in front of your left, heel to toe. And you can stay just like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So it's going to be a series of 9 heel to toe steps. I will demonstrate this, like you're doing right now, like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9, followed by a series of small steps around. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9 back. This is going to be...
Okay, you guys gotta remember, I think Justin Timberlake is the biggest idiot for acting the way he is about to act, but he is also drunk and you can tell. It's like common sense completely left his body.
Heel to toe. So you're going to be clicking your heels as you're going, arms by your side. While you're doing this, you're going to look down at your toes.
Guys, I'm just following my friends back to my house. I'm not doing anything. I'm just following my friends back to my house.
Will you do these tests?
Sure.
Okay. Like I explained, it's going to be 9 heel to toe steps. You're going to be clicking your heels, arms by your side. Just wait until I have you go.
Like this?
Arms by your side. So it's going to look like this.
Sorry,
arms by your side.
I've never done this, so I'm just...
Just mimic him. It's going to be arms by your side, just like that, while you're doing it.
Perfect. Okay.
Your eyes are going to be looking at your toes.
Okay.
As you take each step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Once you get to your 9th step, like I demonstrated, your lead foot's going to stay planted, and you're going to take a series of small steps around, followed by 9 heel to toe steps back. Okay? Again, as you so you're going to start with your left foot on the line. Okay. Right foot in front of your left. You guys stay like that, and then
just like this.
It's going to look like that. We'll start. Okay. We'll start.
He's going to tell you when you're supposed to begin. He just
Oh,
wants you.
I'm sorry.
You're all good.
I'm
He
sorry.
just wants you to be in position. He's going to basically tell you when to go. Okay.
So I'm going to have you get in position, and then I'm going to say you may begin.
I got you.
So left foot on the line.
Buzz.
Right foot in front of your
Wait,
left.
Buzz.
Then you may begin.
And then just
Yeah, you
walk.
definitely not Buzz,
Sorry.
dude.
Here.
That was
Ready?
an automatic
Ready?
fail.
I'm a little nervous.
Left. Right foot in front. You're going to look down. Ready? 1, 2,
Okay.
3,
Got you.
4. Like that,
So
okay? Hang on. Let him tell you when to go. Let him tell you when to go. He's got to tell you when to start, okay?
Sorry.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
No, I want to make sure we want to make sure you do this right.
Right foot in front of your left.
Is this my line?
Whichever
Perfect, yep.
imaginary line you make, that's the line you're going to walk. And you may begin.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I haven't watched this all the way through. Oh my god! And then I heard on the radio they've been playing the audio from when the cop goes up and talks to him. And I get it, he doesn't want to be like, "Oh, I'm Justin Timberlake. I'm the, or I was the lead singer of NSYNC." He beats around the bush, and that also kind of like the way he stumbles on his words kind of makes him sound like he is drunk. And but then he's just like, "I'm just Justin Timberlake. I'm on a tour, world tour." And the guy's like, "You're on what?" I get it, he doesn't want to flash it, but it is what it is. Oh, that monkey. There's something else I wanted to show, and now I can't remember. Oh, that's what I wanted to show. That poor girl. We're not gonna show that very long. But yeah. Let me see her. What is this? What?
The rest of your life. That is exactly.
Is this AI? This is gonna be AI.
JLR, you woman beater! Why did you do it? Shame on you! You're going to prison for the rest of your life. That is exactly how you do it. That is gonzo journalism. JLR just walked into the courthouse.
Oh my god.
JLR, you woman beater!
Dirty.
Why did you?
You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. What is this? Let me see how this came out. February 24, 2026, he filed a request for records with the Arkansas Corps in response to Magnolia's petition for RO. He listed pages of what looked like a discovery here. Let's listen to that.
So if he's objecting to this restraining order,
Let me see. Hold on, let me make it bigger. There we go.
he doesn't get discovery. Discovery's discovery's not on the table. He can't just send them his laundry list of all the discovery he wants. He can go to court and see it in court. because they're supposed to be done expeditiously. And a judge is going to tell him, look, the rules of discovery don't apply to restraining orders. So you might as well set your hearing date. See, he's putting this off for a whole lot of reasons. First of all, he's using this as a fishing expedition to find out what law enforcement has against him in the other state.
Wow.
Because
I honestly think that's what if he did do this, allegedly did this, air quotation marks. I think he did. If he did do it, he's doing it. Yeah, she is right to see what they have. Because looking back now, how do I want to put this? The person who originally put out the I think it was the report. The very first video, her name is Sonia. She is Bullhorn Betty's right hand, her go-to girl. She put it out. Some people recorded it, and Sonia immediately took it down. I honestly believe that if that is an actual police report, then it did happen. Like, I feel like this did happen because I've been wondering, where the hell is Magnolia? Why haven't I seen Magnolia? Why isn't Magnolia down in Arizona with JLR? What the hell? I've kind of wondered. But he does fish. And I get that that's part of his tactic. He does fish for stuff. JLR is not a stupid man. He is very, very smart, very, very strategic. So he is fishing to see what they have. And when he stayed in Arizona for a month or a little over a month, and he kind of, and it makes sense now. He kept saying, do I stay through this? Should I stay through this weekend? Or, by Monday, excuse me, at noon, I'm going to leave if nothing breaks. Because he had court the next day. That's what he didn't tell his viewers, is that he had court the next day for that. Because that was before that video that Sonia put out came out.
there hasn't, as far as we know, there actually hasn't been an arrest warrant issued. Now, that does not mean it occurred in Arkansas. Is that right? I'm getting confused. The DV incident happened in Washington.
Yeah, that was in Washington. Yeah,
Okay.
the one on Christmas Day. Yep.
So that doesn't mean that they can't issue an information. They can't create a charging document and charge him. Then they will have to decide whether or not this is an offense for which they will extradite. It varies from state to state, but in most states, a felony is an extraditable offense. So,
Okay, does anybody know if you know JLR's past? Which honestly, I thought Magnolia was good for him. I was like, oh man, he's changing his life around. If you know his past, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I would have to find the video because Burnt Toast, she's no longer on here. People got butthurt and took her channel down. She is now on Rumble. It's like Toasty Reviews or something. If you want that link, I can get it for you. I can do it real quick and put it in the chat. She did a very, very long video of not everything that JLR did in the past, but the major stuff, like suing Kim Kardashian. He sued Kim Kardashian because supposedly he bought her a purse. Like, it was just like a whole thing. Like, it was so stupid. But like, she did the video, whatever. I watched it and I was like, oh, what the hell? What the hell? And I didn't really watch him again until the Cavalcante. I think it was Cavalcante. It was the guy that he got out of the prison in Pennsylvania, and we were on the manhunt for him for a few days. I started watching him out there. He was being respectful. He was staying back. He was getting information that other people couldn't get, which I'm like, okay, cool. That's what we all want as subscribers. We want to see what's going on in real time. I know I do. I want to hear the news right then and there live. So yes, I started watching him again. I've watched him for a while again. And then he started dating Magnolia. Magnolia has, like, the sweetest voice. She does have a past. I am not gonna hold that against her until she screws me over. I give you one chance, and then once you screw me over, you're done. Bye. But I really thought he changed his life around when he started dating her, because we never heard of anything, and then Sonya's video came out, and everything made sense with that one video, putting all the pieces together. I'm like, "You've gotta be kidding me."
He's got a couple of felonies pending. The
Oh,
DA
that's what I
will
was gonna
decide.
say. That's what I was gonna ask. Okay. So, after everything that he has done in his past, he can't even own a firearm. Okay. So, I know Magnolia got her 3-year protection order on him. Okay. And I believe, don't quote me, but I think there's a court date coming up. I believe this is a felony charge for him. Now, if let's say they're like, yeah, you did it, you're convicted. Does he go back to jail or prison because of his, how do I want to put it? Because of his past. Like, the three strike rule. Like, is this a strike against him? Is he going to have to go back longer? Kind of thing. I don't know.
Whether or not they're going to pay to have him shipped back. But they can still file the charge, and it remains an outstanding charge, even if they decide not to extradite him.
Yep.
That means that the arrest warrant sits out there, and if he goes back to Washington, he tries to get on an airplane
Oh, he
or
won't go back to
a lot of other things, it could cause him a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So it would be good for her to put pressure on the DA to file the charges, even if they're not going to extradite him. But what he's doing at this point is he's fishing to find out what the authorities have on him.
Yeah, he
And
is.
he's using her to get the discovery. Because if he starts making those inquiries or his lawyer starts making those inquiries, the DA is going to be saying, let's discuss whether or not your client's going to turn himself in.
Interesting. What was I doing? What did I? Oh, I was looking. Yeah, I was looking at this stuff. Return. But yeah. I don't know what else to look up. I don't want to be on here long. There's 140 posts. Brandywine. Oh, love her. She's. Let me see if there's any more. This is so cute. Have you guys seen this? The adoption. The dogs choose their owner. Why are you not loading? Okay. Oh, look at that. That dog is a lot of upkeep. Oh my gosh. We'll go on a little bit here. See if anybody's got this to say. Oh, please uncover to YouTube View Farm. What?
Isso aqui gastou uma fortuna. A gente precisa chamar o pessoal da inteligência agora.
Police just uncovered a YouTube View Farm after a sting operation. Phones mounted to the ceiling running nonstop for fake views. What? This would not surprise me. Oh my god, that's a lot of phones. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry, but do it. Find your thing. What is this? 7 dogs stolen from their owners have gone viral after escaping from illegal transport drug. I don't know if that's copyrighted. Look at that. They traveled around 17 kilometers together, led by corgi across highways and fields, now safely back with their respective owners. Oh my god. I'm a huge dog person. Oh. Oh, those are funny. Oh, we're not watching that. Dude's having a bad day. Sorry. Oh, he is having a bad day, isn't he? Oh shit. I really wanted to watch you, but your mic sucks and can't hear or understand your muffled voice. No, I think that's yours. Nobody else has complained about it. Sorry. Telling my husband that I'm pregnant again. What is this? Border between president and woman has nothing short of sergeant. Do you guys hear about I know I always said I wasn't gonna do politics, and I'm really gonna try to dance around that situation with this. There was a girl from I want to say Maine or Rhode Island, Massachusetts, maybe. I want to say Massachusetts. I can't remember, but it's a state up in the east. She was going to college in Chicago, and it was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Her and a group of her friends were walking along like the beach down there because Chicago borders one of the lakes up there. And a guy comes up, pulls out a pew pew, and they said she was not the intended target, but she was pew pewed in the face. She was unalived. The guy that did it, they know who did it. I believe they caught him and arrested him. He is not a legal citizen. He came from, I want to say, Venezuela. He jumped the border and came here illegally during the previous president's presidency. What makes me mad is that a group of people, definitely not me. I tried 2 different devices. I guess you don't care how your channel sounds. I won't follow. Okay, then fine, don't follow. I don't care. Leave then. I'm not trying to. Let me see here. A buff Alicia. I hope that worked. That a group of certain people don't see what's happening with people who are not US citizens here, and they are okay with people being killed by this other group of people coming over. It just blows my mind. Like, it completely blows my mind. And now I wanna check my mic because I know it doesn't sound bad. Let me see here. Don't see what's happening with people who are not US citizens here, and they are okay with people being killed by this other group of people coming over. It just blows my mind. There's nothing wrong with my mic. It's this person. It is this person. Whatever. But all right, I think I am gonna get off here, but let me make sure. There's somewhere I want you guys to go. I'm gonna put a link in the chat, and you are going to tell
this lawsuit for this.
You came from me. I want you all to go over to this channel. Tell her Mick sent you. And I have to go back and re-look at. Oh yeah, you guys can see my screen. You're gonna go to Queen Bee's. This woman right here. She's freaking awesome. Love her death. You're gonna tell her Mick sent you. I have officially thought about, because like her channel, she is the hive. She's Queen Bee. She's the Queen Bee, of a hive. She's the hive. I'm obsessed with my dog, if you can't tell in my picture. He's a puggle. We're the Puggle crew. I know it sounds stupid, but whatever. So y'all are dubbed the Puggle crew. But go over to this. Tell her Mick sent you, and I will be over there in a minute chatting and listening to what's going on. All right. I will see you guys later.